We have the Pokemon Go holiday event part 2 starting today. So I hope you guys are ready because the 22nd going on during Calm Day and then all the way until Friday the 27th at 8 p.m. we have the second part of the holiday event, including a brand new shiny release, which we're going to get into all those details starting in this video. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. The part 2 of this event is going down on the dates that we talked about, the 22nd to the 27th, and the bonuses are going to be 2 times catch XP, which is amazing, and 50% more XP coming from raid battles. So for everybody out there, remember that Mega Latias is with us for a little bit of time. Once you're able to complete that, you're getting 13,000 XP. If you're getting an extra 50% from that, you're looking at 6,500 on top, and then you double that. You're looking in and around pretty close to 40,000 XP per raid. So that's definitely something to consider. And then obviously catching with 2 times catch XP is amazing, guys. Please don't look over this situation. Use your lucky eggs, go out there and hit a lot of excellent throws. And even if you're like, well, I don't have a ton of lucky eggs or I don't want to spend on that, that's cool because you can still get 2 times catch XP for this entire event. So set aside some time, make sure to go out there, enjoy yourself, but most importantly, hit these excellent throws. And then we're going to have a brand new costume debut coming into the game. We're actually going to have the Wooloo with the Santa Claus hat on, and that's going to go all the way till the double. It can evolve and it has this available to it. And let's not forget about the 12 days of daily adventure incense. So for the 25th all the way until January 5th, you get 2 times the length duration of your daily adventure incense. So instead of being 15 minutes, it's going to be 30 minutes. So if you guys do not have a shiny Galarian bird, such as I, it is a good idea to be able to go out there and use this bonus that we don't often see. Normally you have to pay to get at least a little bit extra of this with the Roar of Time, which you can still do because if it's 30 minutes and you're pausing it, it will help out some here, right? So it does help out by saving some, but remember this feature is very expensive, so just go out there every day, even if it's cold out there, even if you have to maybe ride your bike, or maybe you have to ride on a bus or whatever that situation is, or ride as a passenger in a car, make sure to do that 30 minutes and try to get yourself that bird. And just as a reminder, as long as you're not speed locked, you can catch it without a Master Ball if it is a shiny. And then let's change over into the spawns of this event. So we have the Alolan Rattata, we have the Murkrow, Galarian Zigzagoon, we have Blitzel, Vanillite, Tynamo, and then we have the Wooloo, and then if you are lucky, you can get the Absol. So Absol is going to be in there as well, which is a Mega Pokemon. Unfortunately, it is just a straight dark Mega, so it's not the most effective strength-wise or the most effective for having 2 typings or 3 typings, that is, to be able to help get you more XL candy with multiple different types of Pokemon. So for that one, fan favorite, but not really the best. The biggest thing for you guys to take away from this event is 2 things. Number 1 is the costume Wooloo, and number 2 is going to be the Cetoddle, which is the brand new shiny making its way into the game. And during this event, there's going to be a unique feature that's going to be incense. So for the incense on the 22nd, the 24th, and the 26th, you will have spawns coming from this incense, which are going to include Snorlax, Blitzel, Yamask, Lampent, and then the Wooloo. And then on the 23rd, the 25th, and the 27th, we're going to have Togetic, Galarian Zigzagoon. We are going to be getting Foongus, Furfrou, and Cetoddle. Remember, Cetoddle shiny is out. It is another gray shiny, so I don't know if they planned this, but they had Sandygast that's going to be the gray shiny, and now we have the Cetoddle that's a great shiny. Gray shiny as well. Great shiny at that. Love that one. So please make sure to go after these, and obviously Foongus is a Stardust boosted Pokemon that's going to be out there. As far as any of these Pokemon being super relevant for PvP or a meta attacker, unfortunately none of these are, so it's really just figuring out which Pokemon you can hit excellent throws the easiest and going out there and doing a lot, especially if you're trying to grind for some XP. And from personal experience, Furfrou, Zigzagoon, Cetoddle, we have Togetic, Wooloo, Yamask, Blitzel. Snorlax is pretty easy as well, except that one is a little bit more challenging as it does run. And the Absol is super easy as well. And I often even like to throw at this Alolan Rattata. It is not a huge circle. It is more of a small one, but it is pretty easy once you get in rhythm. So there's a lot of excellent throws to be had here, guys, so please make sure to capitalize on this XP. And then in raid battles and 1-star raids, we have Alolan Vulpix, Galarian Darumaka, Litwick, and that Cetoddle. In the 3-star raids, we're going to have the Snorlax, the Banette, the Zebstrika, and the Toucanon. And then in the 5-star raids, starting on the 26th, we're going to have the altered form of the Giratina. Am I excited about that? Not overly. This Pokemon has been out quite a bit, and just as a reminder, it does get a legacy move. So if it doesn't have the Shadow Force, that one is something that you will have to, if you want it and you do use it on that Pokemon, use an Elite Charge TM. So just as a heads up on that one, but guys, remember that this one does count for XL candy for the origin form as well as the altered form, so you can capitalize on both. And then on the 26th, the Latias will disappear, so that one has been functioning as the legendary as well as the mega, and then we will have the Abomasnow take its place. Just a reminder, that is a grass and an ice type Pokemon. It is a great dual typing one to have. And let's not stop there, let's get into the field research. We have catch 10 Pokemon for a Galarian Zigzagoon at 218, the Blitzel as well at 378, use an Incense. Will be the Cetoddle encounter. Remember, this one is a shiny. If you're going to do this one, please make sure to stack up 3 of these before you do use an item on this, and this is going to be 557 for the hundo. And then win 2 raids for a Clink encounter at 409. And while Clink is a cool Pokemon, this one also does spawn in the wild, so I don't really suggest that you guys go out there and complete 2 raids just for a Clink encounter coming from field research. I don't think that is worth it personally. Obviously, the Incense one is still kind of on the edge as well for me, but if you are using this, please make sure to stack up 3 of them, and just remember that they're going to be spawning on the odd days, which is going to be the 23rd, the 25th, and the 27th, featured from Incense. And then also reminder that the Daily Adventure Incense can also count as using an Incense, so if you have 3 of these and use your Daily Adventure Incense every day and get 3 encounters, you can use it to your advantage like that, because that one is totally free. And let's not forget that we do have collection challenges. That's going to be the Black Collection Challenge, which will be catch a Snorlax, a Zebra. We also have the Alolan Rattata and the Murkrow, and it's going to give you a Pancham and 1500 Stardust. Then we have the White encounter, which will be the Cetoddle, the Alolan Vulpix. We're going to get the Vanillite and the Tynamo, and that's going to give the Furfrou and 1500. And then finally we have the Monochrome, which is going to be the Wooloo as well as the Cetoddle for 10 Great and Ultra Balls. Obviously the Cetoddle does evolve all the way into the Cetitan. That is a fantastic looking shiny. And then we'll have the $5 research add-on that's going to be catch 10 Pokemon for the Wooloo encounter, catch 25 Pokemon for an Incense, spin 5 Pokestops for the Wooloo encounter, spin 15 for the Incense, use an Incense for the Wooloo encounter, and another Wooloo encounter for a grand total of 4 Wooloo encounters here. And then on page 2, you're going to catch 10 Pokemon for 15 Pineapple Berries, spin 10 Pokestops or Gyms for another Wooloo encounter, use an Incense for a Glacial Lure module. Then you get the Wooloo Jacket, the 1500 Stardust, and the 2500 XP. So overall, what is the takeaway of this event? Well, obviously we have the 30-minute Daily Adventure Incense that I suggest that you guys do each and every day, because like I said, you can get the shiny Galarian bird, and that one is a guaranteed catch, but it's going to take a little while, or at least it could. You do not need to use a Master Ball on it unless you are going to be speed locked. And if you are speed locked, another way to counter that is to stop moving for a little bit of time and then wait for your person to calm down before you start throwing at that Pokemon. But if you are permanently speed locked, you might want to consider a Master Ball if you do get the shiny and you cannot basically wait for a long period of time. Also, go after the Cetoddle shiny, okay? So how are we going to be able to get that? Through the Incense. You can raid for it, and then it is also going to come from field research. Unfortunately, that one is kind of a paywalled shiny. Hopefully it does spawn in the wild, as did the Sandygast, but this is a short, a sweet, a good event, and the Wooloo is a big W. I like that one. I do not have the shiny, but I think the costume looks fantastic on it. So guys, good luck out there. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.